How are you, learners? So today in this video we're going to be learning about linear fractions with equations. So let's say you do have this question. So in order to solve this equation, we need to simplify the left hand side, and basically this is just addition and subtraction of fractions. So in order to simplify this part, we need to first find the lowest common denominator, which in this case is going to be 12. So we're going to write 12 as the lowest common denominator. Then we say 4 into 12, we're going to get a 3. Then we multiply that 3 with 3x, then we get 9x. So we're going to come here and write 9x. And say minus, then 3 into 12, that is going to be 4. Then we multiply that 4 by 2, it's going to give us an 8. So we write 8, which is equal to 5 all over 6. So now on the left hand side, we now have a fraction, a single fraction, and also on the right hand side we also have a single fraction. So in order to simplify this, we need to cross multiply. So we're going to multiply these numbers. So we're going to multiply 9x minus 8 multiplying 6, and we're going to multiply 12 and 5. So basically that is cross multiplication. So 6 is going to be multiplying 9x minus 8, which is equal to 5 multiplying 12. So we now simply expand the bracket. So 6 times 9x, we're going to get a 54x. Then we say 8 times 6, we're going to get a minus 48, which is equal to, we say 5 times 12, we're going to get a 60. And here, remember, this is an equation, so we're going to simplify for x. We want to make x the subject with the formula. So we're going to take minus 48, and it's going to be positive that side. So it's going to be 54x is going to be 60 plus 48. 60 plus 48 is going to simplify to 108. So we're going to have 54x is equal to 108. And remember, we want to make x the subject of the formula. So we're going to divide all of the sides by 54. So 54 into 108, x is going to be a 2. So the value of x is going to be 2. Now let's move on to another example. So let's say we do have this question. So on this example, we do have this fraction subtracting this fraction, which is equal to 1. So the first thing that you're going to do is to simplify this part of the question. So here we're going to find the lowest common denominator of 8 and 6. In this case, it's going to be 24. Now we're going to say 6 into 24, that is going to be a 4. Then you say 4 multiplying the numerator, which in this case is going to be x plus 2. So we're going to have 4 times x plus 2. Then we put our minus. We now say 8 into 24, that is going to be a 3. Then we say that a 3 multiplying the numerator, which is going to be x minus 4, or is equal to 1. Now we simplify the numerator part. So basically we're just going to expand the bracket. So we say 4 times x, we're going to get 4x. Then we say plus 4 times 2, we're going to get 8. Then we say minus 3 times x, we're going to get a minus 3x. Then we say minus 3 times minus 4, that is going to be a positive 12. All over 24 is going to be a 1. Then we say 4x minus 3x, we're going to get an x. Then we say 8 plus 12, we're going to get 20 over 24 is equal to 1. So just like on the previous example, this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. So whenever we do have a fraction on the left hand side which is equal to a number or a fraction on the right hand side, this is the part where we cross multiply. So that means 24 is actually going to be multiplying with a 1, and this x plus 2 is going to be multiplied with a 1 here, because 1 is just simply as 1 over 1. So this is going to be simplified to x plus 20 is equals to 24. And remember, we want to make x disappear with the formula, so we're going to take this plus 20 here, so it's going to be x is equal to 24 minus 20. 24 minus 20, that's a 4. So in that question, x is equal to 4, which is going to be our final answer. So moving on to the next example, let's say we do have, so in this case, for the left hand side we do have a fraction, and for the right hand side we also do have a fraction. So in this part we are simply going to what, to do cross multiplication. So 3x minus 4 is actually going to be multiplied to 4, and 5 is going to be multiplied to x plus 1. So now writing that down, we're going to end up having 4 multiplying 3x minus 4, and which is equal to 5 multiplying x plus 1. So we are simply going to expand these brackets. So 4 times 3x, we're going to get a 12x. Then you say 4 times minus 4, that's a negative 16, which is equal to 5 times x, we're going to get 5x, and 5 times 1, that's a positive 5. So now we collect like and unlike terms. So we're going to put those ones with the x this side and those ones without x this side. So we're going to end up having 12x minus 5x is equal to 5 plus 16. So 12x minus 5x, that's 7x, and 5 plus 16, that's a 21. So in order to make x the side of the formula, we're going to divide all of the sides by 7. So 7 into 21, that is going to be 3. So the value of x is going to be 3. So this is now our final answer. So together, let's try to do this question, which is actually from June 2019, and it has got 2 marks. So here we do have 2 fractions. So 2 is going to be multiplying x plus 2, then 3 is going to be multiplying x minus 2. So let's put that into working. So we're going to have 2 multiplying x plus 2 is equal to 3 multiplying x minus 2. Then we expand the bracket. So 2 times x, that's 2x, and 2 times positive 2, that's a positive 4, which is equal to 3 times x, we're going to get 3x. Then 3 times negative 2, that's a negative 6. So just simply collect like terms. So I'm going to bring the ones with the x's this side and the ones without the x's this side. So we're going to take the negative 6 this side, is going to be positive 6. So we're going to have 4 plus 6 is equal to 3x minus 2x. So 4 plus 6, that's a 10, and 3x minus 2x, that's x. So the value of x in that case is going to be 10, and this is our final answer. Okay, for the next and last question, we do have this question from November 2018 paper 1, and it has got 2 marks. So working it out, we do have this part of the question, and these are 2 equations. So we need to simplify them, and we also need to simplify this part as well, because it's much easier working it out as an improper fraction. So it's going to be 3m over 4 minus m over 3 is going to be. So simplifying 2 and 1 over 2 from a mixed number into a improper fraction, we're going to multiply these numbers when you add here. So we say 2 times 2, we get 4, plus 1, we're going to get a 5 over 2. So this is going to be the same as 5 over 2. Now we solve this part of the fraction. So we first find the lowest common denominator of 4 and 3. In this case, it's going to be a 12. Let's say 4 into 12, we're going to get 3. Then you multiply it with the numerator, which is 3m. So 3 times 3m, we're going to get 9m. And we put a negative. 3 into 12, that's a 4. Let's say 4 times m, we're going to get a 4m, which is all equal to 5 over 2. So we simplify the numerator of the first fraction. We say 9m minus 4m, we're going to get 5m over 12 is equal to 5 over 2. So in this case, we have been talking about this, right? So we now cross multiply. So 5m is going to be multiplying to 2, then 12m is going to be multiplying to 5. So 5m times 2, we're going to get 10m. Then say 5 times 12, we're going to have a 60. Now we solve for m, so we divide all of the sides by 10. So 10 into 60, that's a 6. So the value of m is going to be 6. That is how you got those 2 marks. So m is going to be 6, and it's going to be the answer. So this is now the end of the video. Until we meet again.